it's Kim. It's been a while, and I said it before, my regular day job, October is like the biggest month of the whole year for us, and so we put in a lot of overtime. I just don't have time to focus on anything besides doing that. And so this will be really, I made a bunch of testers for Moonworks on Saturday, and I've been off all week. I took a little bit of vacation, and this is really the first complete batch that I'll be putting together. I made some embeds because this particular soap is going to be made in a slab, and it's called, well, I think I'm calling it Maya Cafe, which means like Mayan coffee. And it's a fragrance oil blend that I used Mayan Gold and Vetiver Cafe. Mix those two together. I don't know why, I just thought they went together. And also some straight coffee fragrance oil to make it a little bit more stronger of the coffee. And I'm going to put, I made my own little embeds to look like the actual cacao shelled seeds, or beans they call them. So those are supposed to look like that, and they're scented like in a chocolate kind of a smell. And so anyway, let me just get started. Soaping kind of cool here. Hope everything will fit. Yeah, I kind of can't believe I've been off all week, and this is like my first batch. I need to get bigger ones of these pots, I guess, because this isn't going to cut it. For sure. Okay, I still have, I don't know how this is going to go, my goat's milk. It's always an adventure with me, isn't it? Whoops. There we go. See? Okay, I'm going to pour a little bit out because this is actual cocoa butter and some unsweetened cacao. So I can go ahead and put that in there before I do the rest of this. Okay. Messy Marvin. So now what I want to do is go ahead and, this is my rest of my cocoa butter. I've been wanting to do these slab mold series where I wrap them up with cheesecloth that I tea stained, and they're like an ancient series, just because I want them to look kind of like something that would have come from like a market. You know, well, definitely not. I guess I don't know. Like in ancient times, just to have that look to it. I'm not real concerned, me, about it getting thick because it's just going to go on the slab mold. I'm not doing any kind of fancy swirls other than popping it in there. And putting my embeds on there. Let me just go ahead and stir it real quick. And then I want to go ahead and have it mixed in with I need to put the fragrance oil in, I forgot. Oops, see how I am? Too full. I can guarantee you I won't be using one of these in my next batch that I'm going to record. Looks nice and creamy. Let me just go ahead and stir this in right here. Like I said, this was just some unsweetened cacao bars, melted just a little bit, about, I don't know, maybe a couple ounces, and some coffee, ground coffee. Okay. I mean, probably the whole thing's going to just turn dark anyway, but this will be darker. And then I wanted to, I'm not going to be able to add that oats probably. I should have did that sooner. That's colloidal oil. I think I'm going to break out the faster stick blender that I have that I say is always real heavy. But I think it's a little bit taller and it'll mix it a little bit faster. Let me grab it. I don't know how much taller it is, but I think it's a little bit faster. Okay, definitely. It's just gonna be kind of a real plain bar with some dried sunflower petals that Holly sent me. I figured that they would look real earthy and pretty with, I want some kind of tassel in there with those faux cacao beans. And then just some of this plopped in there. Okay. So, I'm gonna go ahead and smells so good. Put some of that brown in there. Put the rest of this here in there. The Mayan Gold has like a kind of a chocolatey, patchouli type of floral scent. And then the Vetiver Cafe has a coffee scent to me that's more, I don't know how to describe it, but whenever I had made some just plain Vetiver Cafe soap before, it held that scent for a long time. So I was kind of thinking, well, you know, if I add this to it, it'll just give it a different depth. And tap it down. Just kind of put some more in the corners, because sometimes my corners in these molds seem to be thinner. mess it up a little. It's funny, I finally got me some wood log molds because all these years I've been, well, I had some, when I was using like regular shaped soaps, I had some made out of wood that I believe my brother made for me. And when I switched over to wanting the little vertical soap bars, I used trophy boxes from work that were discarded after events, and I just used the wood. It was this real thin wood and everything, and so my brother cut them into the shapes that I wanted, and then I just glued them and taped them together with this like Gorilla Tape, and they held up for a long time. But whenever I was tapping them down, over this, past, year, couple years, they've just finally blown out and given out. So I found somebody on Etsy that made molds similar to that. And I'm just doing the ones with the paper lining because if I have to go through the trouble to oil my silicone molds and all that kind of stuff with mineral oil before I do it, I may as well just line them with paper, because at least this way the mold's clean whenever I get done taking the paper, and I don't have to go to the trouble of washing those too, because I don't know about you, but I hate all the cleanup of washing all that greasy stuff. So these are actually from a silicone mold that I have that makes coffee beans, but they're like oversized. But then I was just thinking that they needed to have that cacao look, and then when I was looking online, I noticed that a lot of them do really have, they look the shape. And so I thought, well, you know what, I'll just I just use them as, instead of, I smoothed out the seam where the bean was on the coffee bean, and then just made them like cacao beans. Just want to make sure that I get some with every cut. I get about 15 bars out of this. That'll be the next thing, is making a different one, a different mold like this. Well, here you can see, here's the little coffee bean shape right there. And I just make them with HP and mush them into the mold. Okay, so, here. Then I'm going to go ahead and just put a few of these sunflower leaves, sunflower petals that Holly had sent me. I think they're real pretty. They're a little bit, they look different, the texture and everything, compared to calendula. And this scent does smell golden. Has that, I guess that's why they call it Mine Gold, but it really does have a goldeny kind of smell. Looks like confetti. Okay, so plain and simple, this is my Maya Cafe, which is got Mayan Gold and Vetiver Cafe mix, and goat's milk and cocoa butter and some 100% cacao chocolate that was melted and mixed in there. And that's it. So I'll be coming back because I made some red poppies, and I'm going to do a red poppy soap in the same kind of a slab, but it's going to be a square one. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Thank you for watching.